Hello everyone, and welcome to Voice Soaring Studios and the first episode of Let Your Voice Soar. My name is Alani Stanfill. I'm a vocal coach here in the North Jersey and New York metropolitan area. I'm thrilled that you're here to join me for the first of many informative videos designed to help you understand your voice, how to keep it healthy, and make it last a lifetime. I will be sharing vocal exercises that will truly let your voice soar. In addition to vocal exercises, I will give you tips on things you can do every day to keep your voice healthy, which brings me to my first tip, the straw. Now, back in July of 2012, I wrote an article on my website, voicesoaring.com, about the straw technique and how it can help singers and speakers recover their voice from strain and fatigue. Since then, I've received many emails on this topic. It seems a few of you would like some more clarification on how the straw technique works. So the first thing you're going to need are a few straws. I prefer 2 sipping straws. The reason is that 2 of them create enough back pressure in the pharyngeal cavity to get the results needed. Okay, so now hopefully you have your straws in hand. First off, we're going to actually be singing through the straws. What this does is it creates pressure in the back of the throat, or its scientific name, the pharynx. By creating pressure in the back of the throat, we're stretching open the pharyngeal cavity. This in turn allows the vocal cords to lengthen and stretch out and thin out. Vocal cords function best when they're thin and lean so they can close more precisely. If you find that your voice gets husky or raspy after singing, this is a sign that you're using too much cord mass, and the result is a thickening of the vocal cords. As vocal cords become thicker from either over-singing, using too much chest voice without head voice mix, screaming at a sporting event, or just from speaking too long on the phone with your head to one side, they become less pliable, less vibrant. First off, in case you don't have access to a piano, you can use a piano app on your smartphone or tablet. There are lots of free piano apps that work very well. Take your straws and put them between your lips like this. We're going to be singing through the straw on a 3-note ascending scale. Ladies, you're going to be starting at middle C or C4. Guys, you're going to be starting at C3. I'm going to be demonstrating in my range, but ladies, remember, you're going to be singing an octave above me. So if I'm doing this, you're going to be singing. Now, as you sing the scale, you may notice it's difficult to get a lot of sound out. If you are getting a lot of sound, you're likely letting air escape through your nose. If this is the case, then close your nose and try it like this. Also, to check that you're doing it correctly, the sound should stop completely if you cover the end of the straws with your fingers. You should notice a bit of pressure building up in the back of the throat. A couple of things to be aware of. Make sure you're not biting the straws. Also, be sure to seal the area around the straw with your lips. We don't want any air escaping. Check in with your tongue and make sure your tongue is nice and relaxed. If it stiffens up while singing the scale, it will stiffen up the pharyngeal space as well. Now that you have the hang of it, let's take it up. As you ascend, you may notice the need to push more breath through. You may also notice that your abdominal muscles are engaging. This is good. Let's go back down to middle C for the ladies and C3 for the guys, and let's add a 5-tone scale. As you begin to master this concept, you may notice more internal vibration in the head. This means your cords are thinning out and vibrating on the thin edges, thus producing more head voice. Now, once you've achieved a comfortable ascending 5-tone scale, it's a good thing to add a glide up and down on octaves. If you would like to start lower than C, by all means do so. Let's do some glides up and down on an octave. You notice I'm taking a breath through my mouth between each half step. As you begin to reach the upper register, you may feel some difficulty reaching the upper notes. This is because the vocal cords are not thinning out as much as they need to. Give this a little time. Try not to force too much sound or breath pressure. Remember, the idea is to let the pharyngeal space stretch open. Once you've achieved an easy glide up to about G5 for the ladies and G4 for the guys, then it's time to add a song. You can sing anything you would like through the straw. I recommend something easy like Happy Birthday or Amazing Grace. Let me demonstrate using Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. 'Twas blind, but now I see. Once you're able to sing an entire verse and chorus of a song like this, your voice is going to feel fantastic. Of course, no amount of singing through a straw can replace healthy vocal technique. In future episodes, we'll be covering every aspect of healthy vocal technique based on the concepts of the Swedish-Italian school of singing. If you're lucky enough to have some good vocal coaches in your area, I highly recommend scheduling lessons with them, especially if you're a serious singer. Now, if you don't have coaches in your area, we offer Skype lessons here at the studio, as well as in-person lessons at the New York City studio and the Montclair, New Jersey studio. If you have any questions about the topic today, please feel free to write me at jeff@voicesoaring.com. You can also ask questions in the comment section below. In the coming months, I will be releasing an instructional DVD for pop, rock, and musical theater singers based on the concepts of the Swedish-Italian school of singing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I look forward to hearing from you. You can also find me on Facebook at Voice Soaring Studios, Jeff Alani Stanfill. Until next time, keep singing and let your voice soar. Peace and harmony to you all.